Our final guest for this month's Making a Difference is Jack Meinzenbach. Did I get that right?
Correct.
Jack, I tell you what, thank you so much for bearing with me. And of course, the lovely Joanne Heisler. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to talk about Osher at Mizzou. Folks, what in the world is Osher? Joanne, what is Osher?
Osher is a part of the university extension that has educational programs for people 50 plus. Only we don't check your credentials, so you can get in if you're under 50.
So if I'm 49, I can get in?
Yes, we'll let you in.
I'm not 49, but if I was, okay.
Yes. And it is a member-driven organization that people get together, they take classes, they socialize, they have a really good time. And in the fall term, we have 28 classes, plus on Friday mornings we have what we call brown bag seminars, and on Friday afternoons we have a movie and popcorn, and then we have an educational discussion after the movie. Because
I'm just there for the popcorn.
well, that too, but we have really good movies and really interesting discussions.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Jack, I understand you have a story to tell. How did you get involved with Osher?
Well, when my wife and I worked for McDonnell Douglas and Boeing for a long time.
A long time. Huh?
It was over 40 years for me, but when you retire, you have to do something with yourself besides make coffee and read the newspaper. So my wife looked into taking classes, and these are not for credit classes. These are for just education and learning. And I brought my life skill of what I used to do, business operation, financial management, to the Osher program to help them with their finances and their planning and their facilities planning, that type of thing. So it's really great for somebody who's just retiring or newly retired and looking for something to do to fill their life with something really special.
You have to do something, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you get so much more out of it than you put into it is the main thing about it.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
My husband had dementia, and it was my therapy. I'd have someone come stay with him so I could go and do something that uses my mind.
Sure.
And then after he died, I actually worked part-time for Osher, and then now I am volunteering, and I've gotten something out of it in each of those situations.
You know, as of this moment, I'm going to name you the boss of Osher. For some reason, I'm thinking you should be the boss.
No.
No?
No.
How about Jack?
Jack. Actually, we have a brand new, for the first time, we have a full-time director, and Kristen Milliken, and she is wonderful.
Pretty squared away young lady.
Yes.
She happens to be in the audience
She
right
happens
now.
to be in the audience, and she's only been here since the 1st of July, but she knows what's going on, and she's going to keep us in line.
Now tell me about your coursework. What kind of courses do you offer?
Well, it runs the gamut of everything. I mean, there's art, literature, philosophy, religion, science, history,
iPads
a lot of
iPhones.
iPads and iPhone help. Our courses have instructors, but they're informally organized. There's a lot of discussion with the students, and like I said, it's not for college credit or anything like that, but it is very much a learning experience for people that come there.
If I decide I want to teach a class on leadership, I want to develop a course on leadership, who do I contact?
Well, go ahead.
Kristen, Jack, Joanne, Joe Turner, who just retired from University Extension, is our program chairman of the program committee. The structure has Kristen as director, an advisory council, and there are 5 standing committees in that council, and there's a program committee, a volunteer committee, a finance committee, a facilities committee, an outreach committee. So those committees actually funnel that, and so it would be the program committee. But most of our faculty are many are retired from the university, some are from Columbia College, some from Stevens College, some from out of town.
What a wealth of information.
Oh, they're wonderful. And they come back. That's what is amazing to me, is they'll teach a class, and before they finish teaching the first class, they're saying, you know, next semester I could teach this. Yeah. They volunteer, they love it.
I think it would be really neat to have an opportunity to just an open forum with your members, with the people who are participating in the classes. Over 50, you're looking at some individuals with a lot of knowledge. I mean, serious institutional knowledge base here.
We also get into classes that are current events and conflict and issues. Like we have a class in September on law and order. We're going to have a different representative out of our community for each of 8 weeks, including one of the members of the Missouri Supreme Court is going to be speaking. We've had a class with all of the former mayors from Columbia.
Oh, I bet that was exciting.
It's a history lesson.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, we have just a whole array of current topics to talk about. You know.
I would like to be a fly on that wall.
Well, come take a class.
Right.
You know, I think it would be interesting. I think that would be enjoyable.
Yeah.
We'll see to it that you get a catalog.
You will?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of the catalog, we're going to have our fall semester catalog will be online on August 10th, and the classes actually start on September 8th.
Coming up pretty soon.
Right. So you can just Google Osher at Mizzou, and it'll take you to the site, and the catalog will be there. And we also do mail some out, but that would be later in the month.
Yeah.
But
what's the cost per class, or does it vary?
well, glad you asked that. We have an 8-week class in the fall or the spring is normally $80, and then in the winter and summer, they're 4-week classes. Those are $60. But frankly, what we are advocating is our premium annual membership. For $240, you can take all the classes you want, all 4 semesters for the entire academic year. And in fact, we even are instituting an easy payment plan where you can have a monthly deduction of $21. But for that, we'll have over 100 classes. So it's
different subjects.
Different subjects, different instructors. Wow. It's really good value. I mean, I'm not sure what a subscription to the Tribune costs, but it's probably not much more than that.
I think I'd rather come to the open forums.
Well, now he says they're different, all different classes. Yeah. Actually, I've taken the iPads, iPhones 4 times.
What happened?
Well, I learned something new each time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still not very good.
I still have a young son at home. So he's my iPad, iPhone guy. Yeah. He's my go-to guy, my wife.
I don't have one of those. So.
One
Call me. We'll get him over to your house. Okay. He can help you do anything.
I need to mention, too, that we work in partnership with the Columbia Parks and Recreation. We're located at the Waters Moss Memorial Wildlife Area right off of Old 63 and just off of Stadium. Yeah. And when you subscribe to a class or to an annual membership, you are actually going to be part of the over 50 plus Parks and Recreation program too. That's part of it. And one thing too I need to mention is that, we talk about it's for over 50, but frankly, anyone out there who has a parent or grandparent, if they want to give them a gift that really keeps on giving,
good point.
An annual membership to this would be something they would use all year.
What a great way to socialize.
It really is. And also, Jack, tell him about the August issue of...
Why don't you tell me?
Well, because he's the one that found it. And
okay, quickly.
Quickly. The August issue of the Kiplinger Smart Money magazine lists Columbia in there as one of the 10 best places to retire, and it specifically mentions the Osher program at Mizzou is one of the big benefits in our community for seniors.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it does.
Joanne, Jack, thank you so much for joining us. Please come back, will you?
We'd love
will.
to.
Will you?
We'd love to.
Okay.
We'll
Thumbs
send,
up.
Send Kristen next time.
Okay. Have to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.